Actually, today the meeting with the Honorable Chief Minister and some of his colleagues from the Cabinet and the Chief Secretary also of Meghalaya. Basically, the point was to discuss the roster system or how to implement the roster system and how this roster system will work for the benefit of all the indigenous people without any discrepancy, without any discretion or without any biasness. So this was the discussion today, and the outcome of this is they were here to make sure that the Garo people understand what is the roster system and how this roster system will be conducted for the benefit of all. That was the main outcome today. The awareness of the people met by the Honorable Chief Minister regarding the roster system. The implementation of the roster system, as far as I understand, I'm satisfied to the point to which I've understood, to that level that I've understood. But there are some points that need some clarification, then which we will definitely be asking the Chief Minister, and I will have a conversation with him later on. But in a way, it is satisfying to an extent. So I believe that this roster system, if it is implemented correctly to the letter of the system, then we will have a system that will benefit all the indigenous people or the Bretons of the Meghalaya. There was actually no area of differences. Actually, it was just the need to understand what the roster system is. So we have found no differences because the Chief Minister himself has explained to quite an extent, to quite a level, that the roster system is not about giving the correct benefits to all the indigenous people who needs or who needed or who has been deprived of before the roster system. Actually, as far as the Chief Minister has explained regarding this issue, regarding the roster system, the point is that the roster system is based on a 100-point roster and the 200-point roster, based on the percentage in the reservation system. So as far as going back to 1972 and thinking about all the backlogs that has happened for the past 51 years, it is going to be a gargantuan task. So I think the Khasi Nation, they will oppose this one, and me as a Garo, I would have loved that these backlogs are clear, but the reality of the situation demands that, and the government has also said that the roster system will start from the commencement when it is implemented, on that day when it is implemented. So I accept that to eschew further complication on the issue, and because it is quite a controversial subject also. So I will say the correct implementation of the roster system as far as job reservation is concerned, I believe it can be started or commence on the day it is implemented. The true nature of the job reservation policy is based on the economic backwardness of a certain group of indigenous people, community, and the social backwardness, educational backwardness. So the job reservation policy is based on these particular points. So even if there is a demand from other communities, and I would say it may be fair, but we have a state reservation policy. This state reservation policy states that 80% of the job reservation must go to the three main tribal communities of Meghalaya and 5% for the other tribes. So we are the other tribes are also being represented in this particular job reservation, state job reservation policy, and then there's 15% for the general category also, for the SC also. So I do not believe right now, since we, the main tribal communities of Meghalaya, since we ourselves are facing a problem, there is no need to talk about furthering the job reservation policy to include each and everyone. Their time will come as we progress. So let them come. We will welcome the Bretons, but not right now. Please, I will ask all my request all my brethren also, my other brethren from other tribes also, please let us also go to that point. Then after we have reached that level, and where we can join the mainstream Indians as far as education is concerned or job is concerned, we will not leave you behind. But please, we request you that do not make this controversial issue more controversial than it is right now.